This is my review of the BBQ Grill Mat. It's a nice grill mat. I'm not sure what it's made of, but whatever it is, the food, whenever you put it up here and cook it on the grill, it does slide right off the grill. I did cook on this. I cooked some corn on the cob in the husk. I cooked some hot dogs and some fresh green beans with a little bit of butter and garlic salt. I cooked all that on the grill. The green beans, they stayed on the mat and they didn't fall through. I could even hear the butter as it sizzled on the mat, as if it was in a saute pan on the stove. So I did like that it was easy to cook a multitude of different foods on the grill. It didn't burn whatsoever or even melt. So whatever it's made out of, it's great. It has a high heat resistance. Even when the flames were really high and when they were touching the mat itself, it did not burn or melt, not one bit. One thing I can say is, even with the foods coming off the grill, your food still can burn while it's on the mat, just like if you burn it on the stove, because I did kind of burn a little bit of the green beans and the outside of the corn. It did burn, but they still came right off the mat and did not stick to the mat. But another thing that I have to say is, all that charred bits, that did burn, such as the butter itself, it did leave a residue on the mat. So I kind of had to scrub it for a while just to get all that burnt, charred residue off the mat, just so it would be good. Yeah, another thing is, I did get 2 of these grill mats. They both came rolled up in this sleeve right here, so I only had to use one because I wasn't cooking that much food on my small grill. But if I had a larger grill and I wanted to do a multitude of different stuff, both mats would come in handy. One place where I can see myself definitely using this again is whenever you have the cookouts at the park and those community grills where you don't know what's been on them or how long they've been sitting there and they start to look all gunky and rusty and stuff. These grill mats to me would be a lifesaver. That way I don't get, some funky lockjaw or something, But overall, I think they're a great product. I really enjoyed using it. I probably won't use it for everything, because for some things I do want the fat to drip through and add that extra bit of smoky flavor to my food, such as some chicken and ribs and some hamburgers. But for other things, definitely will be using this.